Pretty sure there's people out there who are super into Kemba. I mean, she's quite a titty-licious cat lady with abs too. Wow, I probably shouldn't zoom on that too much before I get thirsty. Double Masters is here. It's double the rares. It's double the fun. The one thing it definitely isn't double though is double the pool of players playing it, because it's a little bit pricey. Yeah, it's double the price, I guess. So I guess it's double the product is not for you. Anyway, let's draft double Masters. So for the record, I actually really like Masters products. I normally enjoy their draft environment a lot. I think reprints are great, and I think the draft environments often emulate somewhere between a high-powered limit environment like, I don't know, Khans of Tarkir, and some elements of drafting a cube as well, because they often have very strong archetypes in them. So I really like Masters sets. The bee in my bonnet, the grit in my eye, the shit I can't quite clean out of my poo hole is that it's a premium price product. That pisses me off. And then when they're like, oh, by the way, it's £100 packs too, then I'm just like rolling my eyes and saying, Wizards, please. Fucking pack it in. Holy shit, the Modo draft interface is now different. I don't know what's going on. Can I zoom in? Why can't I zoom in? What the fuck? Current boost. There we go. Jesus Christ, that was weird. But it's cool. Things are different. Things are different. We've got Phyrexian Metamorph, we've got Vishkal, Blood Arbiter, which is a flying lifelink. I wish I could see the art so I can remember where this is from originally. Buried Ruin, Hidden Stockpile, Rush of Knowledge, Crusader of Odric, Darksteel Axe, Everflowing Chalice, Foil Everflowing Chalice, Kazul's Toll Collector, Metallic Rebuke, Mirror Retriever, Remember the Fallen, Sift, and Supernatural Stamina. I'm taking the Metamorph. Now, that might not be the right pick for some people here, but I just fucking love... Wait, we get to pick 2 cards? I'm so confused. Guess I'll take the flying lifelinking rare. We get 2 cards per pack? That's crazy! I get it because it's double masters, but I didn't know that was a thing. In this pack... Wait, do you just get 2 rares in your first pack? What? I get 2 picks from my first pack. And then 1 pick ongoing? I'm so fucking confused. I'm going to take Fairy Mechanist. It's actually Fairy Mechanist, I'm an idiot. I'm torn between Pongifire as a removal spell and Darksteel Axe just to get all up in people's grow. I'm going to get to take the Axe because I feel like I'm moving into the artifact deck immediately. Like, absolutely forcing it. Really fucking hard. We've got another owl. I'm buying another owl. This isn't an owl. It's called Fairy Mechanist, but in my head it was an owl. Golem Artisan is kind of like a pumpy boy. Pumps other artifacts as well. I took the Golem Artisan. Clone Shell's not good enough. Another Mechanism, it's a 4/4/2/2 flyer that digs us and finds an artifact creature from getting a critical mass of them. It can't hit the living creatures, frustratingly, so it might be that our creature count isn't high enough for it. I'm going to take Argivian Restoration for now, just in case we can get some sort of graveyard strategies on the go as well. Flicker our own artifacts, 5 mana. God, that's expensive, isn't it? A 5 mana 3/3. It doesn't flash though. It's between that and Pongify. I think I just need to take at least 1 Pongify. It's an uncommon. I can get a Sentinel of the Pearl Trident again later. Pongify should be a premium pick, unless blue is open, which it could well be looking at what we've got here. There's the Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. Okay, we did get another. Isn't it annoying that the card size bar doesn't go all the way to the end? Am I being like facetious? Is that even facetious? Is it pedantic? I don't fucking... I can get a 4 mana 1/4 that charges up my artifacts. I can get a 1 mana 1/1 that can be equipped later, or I can get a proliferate thing. I'm going with the 1 mana 1/1. It's a 1 mana 1/1 that Mechanist can't get. Everflowing Chalice does seem like a pretty good card for us to charge up with that charging thing I just passed. Sift allows us to draw 3 cards and discard a card, which honestly is pretty good, especially if we've got Argivian Restorations to bring back like big artifacts from the OP Striders, a 4 mana 3/3 that gains us life. We'll take Hexmage in case we open up Dark Depths. We'll take the Strix as it's an artifact creature. We'll take the Surge Node to charge a Chalice when we get one, and we got a Mine. Is assembling Tron Unlimited a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. Tell me in the comment section below if you think that's a thing. Well, if it isn't a Reanimator target, okay. We're going to take that. We're going to take the Blade Splicer, or what we're going to take a Fairy Mechanist, Assault Monolith, Skin Wing. I'm going to take... Oh, I love Blade Splicer so much. I'm going to take the Skin Wing here. We don't have any 3-drops. Thought Reflection is just a trap. Like it's a 7 mana do nothing. As fun as it would be to try and get some value off of it, it's pretty terrible. So another copy of Sifter isn't bad. We've got a lot of 4-drops. I'm going to hit the magnifying glass. That's the point. Do you say magnifying glass or magnifying glass? Or do you say if you're American? No! Don't look at me with that magnifying glass. It's my free choice to say no. Peace Strider. We've got an iron. Stays in the 4-drop. Fuck that. Do we move into green and just take a Thragtusk? Because Thragtusk is great. And then we can cut this thing. Where's my sideboard gone? Is there a sideboard? Let's take Thragtusk. There we go. Let's put this in the sideboard. Let's put Hexmage in the sideboard too. Time Sieve? Is there Thopter Foundry in this set? For the combo? There's also Ichor Wellspring. But it's Time Sieve. I'm going to take Time Sieve in case we get something that can like combo with it. Inverted commas. Accomplished Automaton is a 7 mana 5/7 that makes a 1/1 in addition to itself. I guess. Brainstorm isn't that good unless we're shuffling our library. Like, really isn't that good unless we're shuffling our library. I'm going to take the Automaton, but I'm probably not going to play it. So as has been pointed out on my Discord by Rami and also by Joe Loden, that the reason you get 2 picks and pick 1 of each pack is so you can take both your rares and feel not so bad about the price tag of the set. So it's another thing making the draft very fucking weird. Maybe better, but if it does make the draft worse, I mean, I'm undecided on this. And it's kind of frustrating that it does that because of the price tag. I'm going to take Dread Return so I can more easily reanimate my Inkwell Leviathan. It is black mana. In between picks, this whole discussion has gone a bit further, and Joe Loden has said, and I agree, I'd definitely rather a £20 draft and pick 1 card per pack. You know what? I could not agree more. Do you know what? I agree with that so much that I could take this snipped image here of that statement and put it on a fucking t-shirt. I wouldn't put it on a t-shirt. I'm not going to do that. I definitely wouldn't sell them. My point is, I would wear that. I'd definitely rather a £20 draft and pick 1 card per pack. I fucking agree. Anyway, Urza's Tower. Thing is, I'm going into like 2 to 3 colours, so I don't know if fucking taking towers is a good idea. So I think I'm either on another Strix, which drains our opponent for 2, if we control black permanents, that's nice. Or Fierce Empath can go and get a 6-drop, in this case would be Accomplished Automaton or Leviathan. There's also a 5-drop flyer here, and Cathodian is a curve filler. Although I've never been a big fan of Cathodian, unless we have a sack outlet. Oh, I misclicked and got a cloud. I definitely highlighted Trinosphere. Nah, not really. Apprentice Wizard. Wow, I've never seen this card before. It taps to make 3 mana. There's also just Sphinx Summoner, which puts an artifact creature from our deck into our hand. That's pretty good. I'm taking the Sphinx Summoner. Costly Plunder to draw 2 cards by sacking a creature or an artifact. I'll do that. Thought Reflections come back around. Card is Garbo. So I guess we're going to take Steel Sabotage and probably not play it. Next pack, we find ourselves with an Elvish Aberrant or Defiant Salvager. I'm going to take Defiant Salvager as it's a sack outlet. I'm going to get Metallic Rebuke, which seems perfectly reasonable in our deck. Then we're going to get a Cobra, sure. And then a Kazol's Toll Collector. Now, Greater Good gives us a sack outlet that allows us to draw cards and dump cards so we can get closer to Dread Returning, I guess. There's also an Everflowing Chalice, a Dread Return, and a Magnifying Glass in this pack as well. So I think I'm going to take the Everflowing Chalice and the Greater Good, I think. Yeah, let's go for that. Chord of Calling, Golem Artisan, and Treasure Mage. Treasure Mage is getting 6 drops, so it can go and get us the Accomplished Automaton or the Inkwell Leviathan to our hand. Do you know what? I might just take a curve filling Cathodian here. We got a couple of sack outlets. Our next pack is... what does this even do? You draw a card and lose a life? Wait. When it enters and when it gets sacrificed. I'll take Thirst for Knowledge. We've got 2 artifact creatures here outside of our colours. I mean, this is an 8 mana 7... sorry, an 8 mana 6/7 trample. So it's not, like, the worst for our deck. There's also a 7 mana all colours hexproof and mono-coloured 5/5 flyer. Or I can take another 4-drop, but I mean, my 4-drop slot's pretty fucking rammed. I'm taking Corridor Monitor as a 2-drop curve filler untap shit too. Glass Hulk, it really isn't bad as a cycling 5 mana 3/4 that grows when I play artifacts, but it's a 5-drop. I guess a 1-drop encounter that's also an artifact creature late in the game isn't terrible. I'm going to take it. Another Sack Outlet in our 3-drop slot, I guess. I guess I'm going to take another Cathodian. Ugh, gross. Unblockable 2/1 every time we play an artifact. Yeah. If I don't sound convinced, it's because I'm not. We're going to frogify some stuff. We'll take a Gleaming Barrier. We'll take a Heartless. What does this do? Oh god, it's a fucking Mind Rot. So, truth be told, I'm just not going to play the Mind. This is where I have landed. I am fully ready for some salt in the comment section here. I've cut Cloud Reader Sphinx. Now, A 3/4 flyer for 5 that enters Battlefield and Scries 2. It's pretty good. I get it. I actually originally just realised I cut it because I want to keep this thing, so I want to live the dream of flickering some of my my value ETBs, like the Sphinx Summoner and the Metamorph and the Fairy Mechanist. But I've also cut that. So that's a whoopsie. We have like 10 or 11 artifacts, and I've also reworded Mechanist. During the draft I said it couldn't get creatures. It can! Wait, no, in the draft I said it couldn't get non-creatures. It can. So that's nice. Right, let's see if I get fucking steamrolled by Mono Red. Is that a thing? I don't fucking know. Woo! We have won the die roll, so it's time to smash some, like, marginally above average cards into each other. We have drawn our double black singular white Vishkal. The reason I'm playing it is because it's quite the bomb. However, it is hard to cast. I think I'm never going to get to cast this, am I? That's what Dread Return's for. Makes this casting cost only double black. Alright. Island Go. Makes me feel like a really strong, powerful Magic player when I say Island Go. Sometimes when I play it in paper, I wink at my opponent. I'm going to wink at my opponent right now. See if I can get it to pick up the audio on the mic. Ready? Did you hear that? That was me winking. Basilisk Collar. Okay. Okay. Looks like racing my opponent probably won't be an option. We drew an island, so we're just going to go Corridor Monitor here. And we're going to untap Corridor Monitor itself. Here we go. Value. Ratchet Bomb. Oh, wow. They're just like mono rares. Putting a counter on their Ratchet Bomb. Okay. Drew a Parasitic Strix. I'm going to thirst for knowledge. I could pretend I've got Metallic Rebuke up, I guess. There's like no upside to me doing this at sorcery speed, except for the fact I get to F6. Now that I've drawn a Plains and a Swamp, I kind of want to keep Vishkal in hand. Is that stupid? I'm going to discard Peace Strider. Pass through my combat because I was too busy looking at my graveyard. That's right, my opponent should be on 19 right now, but I forgot. And by forgot, I mean I just pressed a button when I was not thinking. If they use their Magic Bomb just to kill my Corridor Monitor, I'm A-okay with that. This is a 2/2 that makes a 1/1. It's like a poor man's Blade Splicer. Poor man's Blade Splice. Thodian. Okay. No attacks. Yes. Sometimes, I do love Limited, but sometimes it's so like the opposite of gripping. What's the opposite of gripping? Slippery? Sometimes it's so fucking slippery. I feel sorry for non-English speakers with some of the shit that I come out with. I really do. Defiant Salvager. Allows them to sack things and put counters on it. Make it a big old boy, which is a problem when they've got Basilisk Collar, honestly. Because they can grow it and make it into a real okay, now it's a 3/3. Sure. We drew another land. I'm happy about that. He says, no, I'm not. Here's a Parasitic Strix. No zap because we don't have a black opponent in play. I'm going to attack with my 3/3. You're going to put a counter on their Ratchet Bomb. They're not going to block. Oh, in the turn we untap it. That's not what this is. That's a different Dominaria rare. No, not rare, sorry. Common or uncommon. God, I'm bad at Magic. What was that? They just like, how did they? Oh, Ash Barons. Cool. Very cool. I say that, it's moderately cool. It's not really that cool, is it? It's not quite like Joe Schumacher's Batman. Collar on the 3/3. I will just take 3 here so we can attack back. Mechanist. Cool. Let's play a Mechanist. Quarter of our deck is artifacts, so we should find something. There we go. Metamorph. But there's nothing. Right, I guess we could turn into a Basilisk card. That's not terrible. Okay. Now, if they detonate the Ratchet Bomb, we'll lose the Strix and the Cathodium. But they'll lose the Defiant Salvager, which is a thing that we're going to struggle to race with this Basilisk Collar if it grows any further when it gets a 4/4 or a 5/5. Build your own Death-Touching Baneslayer, kind of? Well, I guess it. Does Baneslayer have Vigilance? I can't even remember anymore. There's so many Magic cards at this point that I can't even remember. I can't even remember. What is a Serra Angel? Is it a green creature? I don't even fucking know. Almost clicked through my combat there from shouting about Serra Angel. Let's go to combat and attack. They have 3 mana up. What could that mean? What could that mean? So we do 5 to them. I kind of want them to play a Mana Rock, right? A Mana Rock that makes any colour, so we can then Phyrexian Metamorph it and then play a Vishkal the following turn. That would be, as the kids call it, shit hot. 3, I'll take it. I'll go to 14, now we'll go to 18. Collar onto the Artisan, sure. We're going to play a Phyrexian Metamorph. We're going to copy Basilisk Collar. We're then going to equip it to my Strix, I guess. And then we're going to attack in the air, and my puppy's going to get excited. Someone just pulled up in a car. Looks like it's the postman. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. I'm attacking my opponent with 2 flyers. I will never sing that song like that again, I promise. I fucked up, chat. I fucking put it on the wrong flyer. No, I didn't. I put it on the right flyer. Wait, it was on 4. When did it come to 4? Ah, fuck it. That's fine by me. That's the postman dealt with. I've run up and down the stairs. I even put my bin out in that time. Woof. It's warm too. I shouldn't be running in this weather. Jesus. Running around, trying to get back so I don't time out. You know the deal. You know the deal. So they're going to attack for 5, including 2 of it being life linking. That's fine. I was tempted to block with a 3-3 to get it off the board, but... they're playing another block. A Kemba. Oh no. Kemba plus collar is insane. Well, shit. I guess we're going to die. Let's go... Husk. Ever-flowing chalice. Get in for 2. Lots and lots of life things, thanks to Basilisk collars. This fish cow will be great when we finally get there. And then move this to the Cathodian. They make a cat for each equipment attached to Kemba, so that's 1 cat a turn. Jesus. It does cost them 2 mana to re-equip the Basilisk collar somewhere else and then to equip it back to Kemba. So that's 2 mana each way, so that's 4 mana for the equip on equip. Because they won't swing with Kemba, because I will happily group block the Kemba down. If they do attack, I'm going to assume they've got like, I don't know, Fatal Push or Path to Exile. No attacks. Interesting. Doubling season. That's 2 cats a turn. Fuck my life. Oh, and this can get 2 counters at... Oh, shit. Well, that's not the... Fuck! That's not what we needed. We needed a second black source. We didn't get one. So, double cats, double counters. Oh, I can't believe we're going to lose to a deck playing doubling season. I respect it. I respect it. Doesn't seem good, though. Do you know what I mean? They get a 14, we get a 15. And then we'll re-equip the collar to our Cathodian, which is pretty good because it can block cats and gain us 3 and stuff, and it really messes up the combat math. Fish cow is going to be amazing because of what the counters will be able to do. Well, I say amazing. We're going to have to get a lot of counters on the Fish cow before we can kill, like, Kemba and the Salvager and so on. Doubling fucking season. Oh my goodness. We kind of want to draw an Inkwell Leviathan, honestly. Attacking with a 2-2 and a 5-5. Guess we can get the Defiant Salvager off the table here before it becomes too much of an issue. This isn't great though. We get 3 mana for Cathodian. Oh, that's funny. Collar goes under Kemba, obviously. Pongifying that Kemba would be pretty good. Frogify Kemba. Seems decent. Seems decent. Cool. Kemba's now a 1-1. Sweet. Get in for 2. Okay, crisis averted to an extent. We've killed the big growing thing and we've frogged the Kemba. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who are super into Kemba. I mean, she's quite a titty-licious cat lady with abs too. Wow. I probably shouldn't zoom on that too much before I get thirsty. But, yeah, now it's a frog cat cleric? Tell me in the comment section below. Is it hotter or less hot now that it's a frog cat? Well, it's not a cat cleric either. Former cat, now frog. Hotter or less hot? You tell me. Now, we can't let the Mirror Retriever die, because that means they get their Ratchet Bomb back, which just seems like a whole world of pain, so let's not do that. They're going to attack with a 2-2. I'm going to let it happen, because it will kill my Corridor Monitor. We'll be running out of bodies at this point, so we don't want that to happen. 16 life apiece, despite all the combat. This is a 0-1 that grows when they play artifacts. Cool. I put it on the Mirror Retriever. Cool. We drew an island. Less cool. We're going to equip here. Go to combat and attack. And we're going to move it back to our corridor monitor. Then we're going to pass the turn. There's an argument for like throwing the gem under a bus to kill a cat with a basilisk collar attached to it, so we can then put the flare husk onto the parasite, so we're doing 3 a turn. But with the collar and the cats, and it really doesn't matter a whole lot. A 2-2, it's going to grow the Glaze Fiend and make a 1-1. To grow the Glaze Fiend again. Oh wow, the Fabricate creatures, the discount Blade Splicers are very good with the ETB pump creatures like the Glaze Fiend and the Glass Elemental or whatever I've got. But they made it a 4-4 instead, which is interesting. If they attack with it, I'm windmill blocking it. They did. Okay. Let's just block and kill it. We'll take 4, but we'll gain 1, so we take 3 total. We're still down a body. We're not drawing any more lands. Drawing an Inkwell Leviathan, or drawing a Black Source, or drawing just any good card, really. That's not a good... Well, it's not terrible, honestly. Let's investigate. 4. Let's sacrifice this. Will you stop? Will you stop? Okay, let's equip the germ with the life thinking death touchy thing. Let's pass the turn back to our opponent. Could have swung, then reattached. Don't know if that was correct. God fucking damn it. We've got 8 islands in play. 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 11 of our lands in play. It's quite a few. I'm going to go to blocking, and I'm going to block and kill this 2-2. And then I can make a 3-3, which blocks all the 2-2 cats pretty well. Yep, Kemba's now got a Basilisk Collar on her, because she can block. Cool. We drew a Sift, which is not terrible. But not terrible, I mean, that's actually really good here. Draw 3 cards and discard a card. I guess we'll discard... The Artisan or the Costly Plunder? It's the Costly Plunder, isn't it? We don't need that anymore. Play a Swamp. Play this guy. Equip this to this. Equip this to this. Go to combat. Attack. They can block in the air, but this is a 3-point life swing, which put 3 counters on... No, it won't put 3 counters on Vishkal. I've got to sack things to put counters on Vishkal. I keep thinking it's life... The life puts counters on Vishkal. That's not how it works. But I could sack Parasitic Strix to Vishkal to then kill a 3-3. Not really where we want to be. Although if we play Golem Artisan and then pump our creature hugely, we can then sack it to Vishkal after combat. If we want to like kill... Well, not the whole board, because it only targets one thing, doesn't it? Yeah. Collar on the Mirror Retriever. Sure. Attacking for 1. Sure. No blocks. Sure. They go to 15, we go to 13. We're not giving them the Ratchet Bomb back. Collar back on the Kemba. Pongify. So we can kill their flyer here, giving them a 3-3, and then we're just attacking for 8 in the air. That is not terrible. Golem Artisan. Investigate. Crack a clue. We are durdling hard over here. Play an island. Jesus Christ. I don't want to use Pongify yet, so I'm going to just go in and attack. No blocks. Do I pump? Nah. They go to 7. Then we're going to move the collar over here. And then we have a 4/4 Death Touching and Lifelinker if we need it. Because we can pump the Golem Artisan with his own ability. Okay, they've seen enough. There you go. Splashing double black, white and a mono blue deck got us there, chat. Comment section. Tell me how lucky I am down below. Or just be like, Vince, you know what? You're a big brain, big bald, big dick energy. Manifested into a... I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's play the second game. Righty, righty, righty. We'll draw an artifact. Oh my god, what am I doing? Don't play a 1-drop. Okay, Springly Drum is... Yeah, not a threat. It's all good. Cool. Island. Go. I really wish we took that, the thing that you draws a card when it comes in and draws a card when it dies, the 2-mana artifact rock thing. I wish we had one of those in our deck. That Glaze Fiend is going to fuck us up. I'm generally terrified. Maybe we'll get to Sift into Inkwell Leviathan, into Argivian Restoration, into Inkwell Leviathan to death. Maybe that's the thing we can do. Oh, fuck. That is an aggressive artifact strategy that I'm going to die to a lot in this draft. Not just this draft, but I mean future drafts. Well, we drew another land. I think 17 lands is, like, correct with our deck. This is anecdotal. This is a small sample size. This is just bad variants that we're drawing so many lands before both games. But then in game 1, there's so many lands asked to do real dumb shit. Okay, this is going to be a quick game 2, it looks like. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Okay, we're going to take 4 here, go to 14. They play a fabricate creature next turn. Jesus. Oh, we draw another land. That's nice. Let's go sifting. Hot damn. Hot damn. Okay. Maybe we... No, Vince, don't say it. Don't say we're playing one too many lands. Don't say it. Points got at me. Delete this. Ah, fuck me. Okay, that's not a threat here. I like the fact that it makes 2 germs when you play like living weapons and one of the germs dies. That makes me feel good about life. We can sack our magnifying glass to our costly planet to draw more cards and draw more lands, probably. Oh, Peace Strider. That is a magic card. Here he is, look! I love how derpy the Peace Strider is. I mean, there might be a human skull in the middle of that light source, but let's just ignore that part. Besides that, it looks like a lovely, like, Ori and the Blind Forest style. No artifact pre-combat, so we're just going to take 2 here. My fears are unfounded, it looks like. They had like, at least 2 fabricate creatures last game. I'm going to get thirsty now, I think. To inform our ongoing choices. Okay, Metamorph and Dread Return. Still haven't hit anything chunky though. We're just going to discard 2 cards. We're just going to discard 2 islands. And then do I want a Magnifying Glass or do I want to Metamorph anything? I guess a Skin Wing would make a germ. That can block that 2/2 pretty handily. And then I can slap the Skin Wing on the Peace Strider and just fuck them up. But I mean, copying... I'm not going to lie. Copying a Skin Wing with a Phyrexian Metamorph feels a bit shit. But you know, when life gives you Metamorphs, make Skin Wings. That's what my mother used to say. Although I do know they got a hasty fabricate creature, so maybe having a blocker back is the correct thing. So they got that, like the Slash Panther wannabe. Flayer Husk. That's going to grow all their lads. They can also equip their Skin Wing for my Skin Wing block to be pretty bad now, so that's not great. 2 germs are made. 1 dies. To the Skin Wing, yep. They attack. I'm going to block anyway, just to save some face here. Basically, we're looking to draw Vishkal. Like, Vishkal will solve all our problems. That's not a Vishkal. This is an equip cost of 6? Are you for real? Fucking Christ. Okay. Well, I guess I'm doing that then. Jesus Christ on a bike. I get that they didn't want to make it too good for... No, I actually don't get it. Why is that so expensive? That is fucking absurd. Watch out for our 5/5 flyer that cost me collectively what? 6 plus 4 plus 4. This cost me 14 mana. There should be an Emrakul. What the fuck? I demand that when I use 14 mana unlimited, I get an Emrakul. I demand it. Please don't have a removal spell. Okay. If they have a Kemba, we're pretty fucked too. They equip 2 equipments to it, make 4 things every turn. What does this do? Has exploit. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on this, and it gains haste. Okay. Killing off a Glaze Fiend, sure. It's now a 4/5 with haste, sure. It's now got a Flare Husk attached to it, so it's a 5/6. No, they're spending the money on something. The money, the mana. No, they are using the Flare Husk. That's a 5/6. I guess I have to block. And I can reanimate my Peace Strider to try and like pad my life total further. Oh my god, this is going badly. Frogify. That's not the best. I mean, they're 4/4 still. We have to Argivian Find. Maybe I should have Dread returned my Peace Strider, and then I could have sacked my Skin Wing to my Costly Plunder, and then I could have Argivian Find the Phyrexian Metamorph back as a Peace Strider, and then I'll be dead. But it'll be slower. So Frogifying this takes a few points off of it. Is that my only option? I think that's my only option. Let's play Magnifying Glass. Let's play Frogify on this. Feels bad. It's a 4/4. So we're taking 6 in the air minimum next turn. That is one. Is this a sexy frog? Comment section. Golden Marzan can fly. And it can make my Peace Strider fly. Okay. Here's my flyers. Oh god, I hope they don't draw. I can make one fly and pump to kill something, or I can make 2 things fly if they don't re-equip the Flare Husk, or play an artifact here. There's a lot of ifs and buts. Okay. That's going to choose... Is it going to choose Frog, Germ, or Illusion? Illusion. The Gargoyle's now a 4/5. And they've got an Oubliette? Cool. Okay. Game 3. Pongify, Frogify, and a body. Yep. What more can you want? Lands and spells. Lands and spells. They laid with a Flare Husk. Okay, we need to draw the looting spells this time round, right? Like, can we do it? Can we achieve our combo wombo shombo? It's not really a wombo. It's like a 5-card combo involving 4 lands, a looting spell, and a reanimate spell, and the body in the bin. No wombo combo here. You don't normally include lands in that discussion. I get it. Before you comment down below. Fairy Mechanist is not a terrible draw. So let's go Cathodian as a chump. As a brick wall. Mere Smith's pretty good in this format, it seems. This is basically like mirrored in Masters, essentially. It's like, or Kaladesh Masters. It's like the artifact set Masters. Yes, there's a lot of good Esper cards from that period as well, like this. And was this from Esper? Yeah, it is. Kemba. Okay, well, I'm going to have to get rid of that piece of shit. No cats for you, my friend. No cats for you. No attacks. I can get them to waste putting like the flare onto it and then pongify, then frogify, I guess. Island. Mechanist. Failed to find one of our 10 artifacts. Okay, I mean it can happen. It's unlikely, but it can happen. No attacks. No cats. The equipments have to be attached to Kemba to get the cats. So no cats this time. Cats. Cats. Skinwing. Okay. Again, no equips from our opponent. I assume no attacks from our opponent. If they attack with Kemba, I could double block. I'd lose my 2/2, but would kill Kemba and keep the removal spells in hand. I think I want to draw an island this turn, so I can play Everflowing Chalice on 2, keep an island up for Pongify, or cast Frogify. The following turn I'll have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which was only 2 off casting Inkwell. We drew an island. Sweet. So we're going to go 4 mana, cast with Multi-Kicker for 2. No attacks. Pass back to our opponent. If they go and suit up like Skinwing this turn somehow, no, they've got the mana. It's just Flare Husk, I guess. Then I'm definitely going to Pongify Kemba. Otherwise, I'll just Frogify her next turn. Attack for 2 in the air. We're not going to block. We can take that. Hidden Stockpile. Okay. Flare Husk on Kemba. We're going to Frogify it this turn. No Revolt. Oh, they did get a Revolt because the Germ died. Oh my god, the synergy. We drew an Argovian Restoration, which is something, but we need to draw one of our looters to really get there. Let's turn Kemba into a frog again. And if we Pongify, we kind of want to do it in our turn to not enable Stockpile, but I'm unsure. They're going to scribe 1 in their upkeep to try and hit some gas off this Hidden Stockpile. I guess, okay, you know I moaned about them having Doubling Season earlier, although I thought it was cool. Yeah, the Hidden Stockpile plus Doubling Season plan seems pretty strong. Like, I say strong, just fun. Like, look at this. They're even Spectre in a Doubling Season deck. Jeez. Okay. This is pretty cool. Flare on the Germ. They go to attack, and I'm just going to Pongify it. I'm going to stop all this nonsense now. You can have a 3-3, but I'm not taking any damage in the air. They get a 1-1, which they would have got anyway from the germ dying. We try untap and find an island. We're 1 mana off of Inkwell Leviathan. We have no targets for Argivian Restoration. Bit of an awkward draw. Bit of an awkward draw. Although we're open to any of our looters next turn, we can cast anything else in our deck, and all lands turn on Inkwell. So our next draw is pretty live. I guess Dread Return would be our worst draw, and whatever the vampire dude is, that would also be our worst, a bad draw. So those two are our worst draws. I don't want to draw Dread Return or the big vampire dude. That's my game plan for next turn. Our opponent played a land. We've got 1 card in hand. Man, living weapons are pretty good, limited, honestly. Because you get to like use your mana and stuff. That's a 4/4 flyer. I am going to block. So we can Argivian find our Fairy Mechanist if we can't do anything else next turn. Glint Sleeve Artisan. Fabricating. Probably making a serve, I imagine. No, it's a 3/3. And they're going to Hidden Stockpile. To scry, and then Revolt replaces it. We drew a Flare Husk, which is not what we wanted to draw, so we're going to go in with the Argivian Find here. Mechanist gives us a Corridor Monitor. I don't want to trade with our opponent here. Okay, pass the turn. Not great. We're running out of time on the clock. From A, from me chatting to you all, and B, running around like the headless chicken that shit itself earlier when trying to open the door for the post lady. So, they've drawn a card. What is it? I guess we'll never know because Skimwing's gone on the 8. Okay, that's 6 damage in the air. I'll be blocking it. Peace Strider. This is 9 mana and we still only have 8. I'm just counting my lands again. Peace Strider. And then we're just going to pass the turn and get twatted for 6. Maybe 17 lands wasn't enough with this anecdotal case of not drawing it for the Inkwell. Ugh. They do have enough like power on board to kill my Leviathan if they like group blocked it down. Okay, I've bought enough time. We're now getting hit by the Flare Husk Skin Wing equipped whatever it is. In this case, it's my ape. A Flicker Wisp to reset Kemba. Oh, I guess we're gonna die. Our opponent's deck is like 1,000,000 times cooler than ours, so I'm not too sad about dying. Would have loved to have drawn like a land for this Inkwell. Okay. Fuck. Let's pass the turn to our opponent and let them smash our face in with the monkey. Take 9 in the air. And then hope to draw a Wrath of God that we can't cast. Okay, we've got a blocker that drains them. No attacks. This game is actually, I feel, very close in the sense that, although we are getting absolutely smashed in the air, obviously, if we'd actually drawn a land to be able to play the Inkwell Leviathan on turn 6 or whatever it was, or a looter to get into the bin to reanimate it, then the game would have been like significantly closer. But now, like the engine is online, as it were. They also have better removal than us too. That's a problem. We don't have. I guess Revoke Existence is going to be insane in this format because all the artifacts are so good. GG, let's go on to round 2. But that was, like I said, I felt closer than it should have been because this should have been a castable or reanimatable thing at some point, but we just kind of bricked a lot. It's round 2, another bin minute here. Just doing the job, and I appreciate it a lot, but I don't know if that's going to come up on mic. Anyway, we won the die roll. Where are we at? Where are we at? 2 lands, Everflowing Chalice, Glass Dusk, a removal spell. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. This seems perfectly reasonable. Perfectly reasonable. We're going to go Island and pass the turn. I'm probably going to just cycle the Glass Dusk Hulk, ultimately. Big fan of this card. This was Shards block somewhere, wasn't it? One of the 3. Or was it Alara, actually? Wait, Shards and Alara are the same thing? Huh? God, I'm a fucking idiot. Cycle the Hulk. We drew a Golem Artisan. So we're going to multi-kick our Everlong Chalice once to give some mana next turn for the, I guess, the Strix if we have to, but I'd rather draw a land and play the Fairy Mechanist, honestly. We did draw the land. A white source, which makes me kind of maybe sad about cycling the Glastox Hulk. But I mean, it's not. It's a good card. It's not great, is it? So that's fine. We get Custodian off the Mechanist, and by Custodian I mean Cathodian. My bad. They crack their map. Did they get a Tron land? Come on, come on, show me. No, I was going to ask you to show me your teeth, but not show me where you piss from. That's not where I was going. Gonna quote some Lady Gaga. Agent's doing fine to forest. Okay, I've caved. I've closed both windows. It is fucking hot. I am sweating like some sort of like. What's a vegetable that sweats? Tomatoes. Yeah, I'm like a sweaty tomato right now. Dread Return doesn't do a whole lot here. We're going to Skin Wing, though. Skin Wing! Sounds like a song by a hair metal band. Obsessed with aviation and tattoos. It's about if it was a hair metal song, it'd be a song about getting a tattoo on an aeroplane. Kozilek's Predator from our opponent, which creates 2/0/1 Eldrazi. 3 cards for 4 mana? Fucking hell. It should be illegal. I'm going to sift here to try and find a land drop. We did find a land drop. We can also discard Viscal and reanimate with Dread Return. Seems pretty decent. Well, of course, we could have waited and used Dread Return for value later down the line, but I mean, we're still only on 5 mana here, so it's been 2 turns till we can play Viscal. They're going to untap, and if they play a land, they're going to have access to 7 mana. Could be anything. Could even be a boat. Nope, they got 5 mana for a Conclave Naturalists, which can kill either our Skinwing or our Everflowing Chalice. I wonder what they'll blow up. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, our Fighting Enchantment removal in this set is absurdly good. And I'll bear that in mind for my next draft. We take 3. We drew Inkwell Leviathan, which is interesting. We're going to Dread Return back our Vishkal and attack for 2 in the air. We can actually sack Cathodian to Inkwell Leviathan and turn after we played it to ramp our mana. Seems decent. Seems decent. No attacks from our opponent, which just they haven't got a burn spell. I'm not even sure if I want to block here in case they've got like a lightning bolt or so. Is lightning bolt even in this set? I'm gonna just. Is it? I'm just gonna take 7. I will not call their bluff, making them have it with a Vishka. I guess we could sack the Fairy Macabre, put 2 more counters on it, so it could have freely blocked the Kozilek's Predator against the bolt. But Savage Born Hydra. Okay, that's a double striking 4/4. I think I'm gonna have to kill that. Okay, what do we draw? So we can go Cathodian, then we can go Parasitic Strix, which will zap them down to 10, and then if they have no way of killing my Vishkal, they just die. So we're going to sacrifice Cathodian, put 3 mana in our pool. Yeah, Vishkal was the original, like, Angry Commander on our throat. Not original, but I mean like the OG one compared to Allura or whatever it is. So that grows. It should be a Vampire Giant. He looks like a giant. Lightning Axe to deal 5 damage. So then I'll just sacrifice this now. They did have a burn spell, but it didn't really matter. Another 10/10. With the mana, I'll cast Flare Husk. And they scoop it up. So we just 10 them in the air. And then post-combat, even if it didn't kill them somehow, we could then remove the counters to kill the Savage Born Hydra. Vishkal is the bomb that I thought it was. It's very, very good. I don't know if I should use flashing on my mono blue, essentially mono blue deck, but there you go. We're going to mulligan all those lands away. And keep this, yes. We're going to bottom the Restoration. No, we're going to bottom the Vishkal. We've got a Restoration plus a Thirst Fund, which we need to find an Inkwell Leviathan if we can. Mountain from our opponent. We drew a 5-drop, which isn't great. We need to hit a 4th land for this Fairy Mechanist. Thirst Knowledge should allow us to do that. Also, the Golem allows us to keep cards in hand if we want to discard the Golem instead of 2 cards. 2 mountains from our opponent. We drew a Flare Husk. It's not quite the thing we want to discard the Thirst Knowledge to Argivian back because, well, it's a 1/1. But, I mean, drawing a playable card is perfectly reasonable. Our opponent failed to hit Mountain Tron, but does play a Fierce Empath, which is going to get them a 6-drop or higher. And I'm fucking terrified of what this might be. Oh, okay. Elvish Aberration. Could be a lot worse. We drew another land, so we're going to keep up our mana. I'm going to attack with my Germ, I think. I'm happy to trade bodies off the board right now. The Flare Husk has, like, extra value later. Cool. Peace Strider from our opponent. I'm going to Thirst for Knowledge now. Make it look like we've got a counterspell, but we don't. We drew a load of islands. Let's discard an artifact. Let's discard Parasitic Strix, because it doesn't really do anything here. We don't have black permanent, it's just a 2/2 fly for 3 mana, which isn't awful, but it's also not great. Sphinx Summoner for next turn is pretty good. That can get in for Leviathan, but we've already used our Thirst for Knowledge, so a whoopsie. Cathodian of our Mechanist. I guess Sphinx Summoner can get Phyrexian Metamorph, which can then become a Sphinx Summoner, which can get something else. We can get like a little chain on the go. That's maybe I should put that Legacy in like Sphinx Tribal Nick Fit. Don't give me any ideas. I'm going to take 3 here and go to 17. Costly Plunder from us. Cool, okay. Costly Plunder can actually help us cast an Inkwell by sacking our Cathodian and getting mana back. I mean, it still puts us miles off. Literally miles off. Let's go with Sphinx Summoner then. I actually love Sphinx Summoner. This was a commander staple for me for the longest time, playing Shroom and stuff like that. We don't want to get Glass Dusk. We definitely want to get Metamorph here. Chain those Sphinxes. Sphinx and Fairy Tribal is our deck. Well, I guess we've got quite a few Golems as well. And a Leviathan. Okay, I'm talking shit. Our tribes are pretty evenly spread. Lightning Axe, my Summoner. That is a sad state of affairs, but they discard a land to do that. Could have waited to their turn to spend the 5 instead, but they still discard a forest alongside it. That's just fine. A 2 for 1. Oh, not even 2 for 1. It's like a 2 for a half. So it's like a 4 for 1 almost, because we've got a Metamorph. We can now copy their Aberration. Drew the Inkwell, so copying the Aberration is pretty good here. So we've got a good blocker there to block their Aberration. Get in for 2. Next time we can slam Inkwell Leviathan thanks to their Aberration. I fucking love Phyrexian Metamorph. It's my second favourite modal spell right after Flicker Wisp. Okay, well I'm just going to slam this Inkwell then. Say hello to my little friend, and by little friend I mean a 7/11 trampling island walking shroud creature. In for 2. Our opponent Cathartic Reunion is discarding an expedition map on a mountain. Plays a forest. Plays an expedition map. Oof. Cracks a map. Grabbing forest. I'm not keen on playing map just to grab basics. I don't think that's a very good strategy in limited honesty. Not dunking on my opponent. I just want to say to like people watching this, I don't think that's something you should be doing necessarily. Unless they've got Dark Depth and it's in their hand right now, I wouldn't go for it. Attack with everything. They'll probably double block my Aberration at this point. Nope, they're just gonna chump it. Sure, I was getting ready to Costly Plunder it away. Cool. They go to 8. In our second main phase, we're going to have some fun. We're going to Costly Plunder to sack off his Aberration, which draws us 2 cards. Then we're going to play an island. We're going to Argivian Restoration our Metamorph. Argivian? We're going to copy Inkwell Leviathan. What's better than 1 Inkwell Leviathan? 2 Inkwell Leviathans. The setup for that joke was fucking obvious. If you didn't get it, I don't know what to say. Oh, my Mechanist. They killed my Mechanist. Liege of the Tankle. It would be a shame if I pongified that, wouldn't it? I've had it all this game. I've been incredibly lucky. I've had my cake, and I've not only have I ate it, but I've like defecated. No, why would I defecate a cake? I've had sex with a cake before. I basically have a tree of options for humour here, and that tree is like, would you like to be funny? Yes or no. No is like stop talking. Yes. Well, and then it goes like a little diagram. And it says like dicks or shit. I am hot for it. I am hot for it. We're 1 land off being, like, actually good, maybe? Question mark? I guess we can not attack on turn 2 and keep up Metallic Rebuke for a real out-of-nowhere RKO tempo plan. I'm going to make a... Is it RKO that comes out of nowhere? I don't even know about wrestling. I just know that Hulk Hogan once punched a baby. No, I made that up. But I do know he had some controversy recently around some choice language, shall we say. I don't know if it was choice language many moons ago and he's developed beyond that as a person, or whether he's just a horrible, horrible person. I don't know. You can tell me in the comment section below, but I'm not going to lie, I don't really care. Relic Runner, look at that. She's smug, isn't she, with a glowy relic? Look at this woman coming into my game, injecting my game with relics. Came here to have fun. Forget about the relic, the real world relic situation. So we won't be attacking, we're going to keep up Metallic Rebuke, and the next time we can Parasitic Strix, and we get to zap them because we have a germ. Oh yes, the germs are actually relatively synergistic, even, not only as we saw earlier with the, plan. Brainstorm. Do I rebuke that? Yeah. Like, it's just fun. This is just fun. Brainstorm's not even that good, but I want this to look like a match of Legacy, kinda. Wow. Do the mono blue artifact decks play rebuke? Maybe I should try and popularise that just so I could be right. Parasitic Strix. Parasitic Strix. Zap my opponent for 2. And then I'm going to get in for 1. In we go. Where will it stop? Nobody knows. They even put Brainstorm in this fucking set, but didn't put fetch lands in. I know they'd be at rare, so it'd be rarely a thing, but they should have put them in for every fucking conceivable. That would have been a much better thing. But I guess the Brainstorm resolving would allow them to shuffle away a card thanks to the shuffle effect of Fairy Mechanist. So I've just realised that actually, Actually, Mechanist makes Brainstorm better. Mechanist is a pretty good limit card. I actually really like it. We can't block that, so we take 2. We play an island. We play a Mechanist. We find nothing because God hates me. I'm going to get him for 2. They're obviously an aggressive deck, so trading off bodies is fine. They're going to equip that axe to that relic runner, then attack us with that axe, and then I'm going to be like, oh God, I need a thing to turn into a frog. Wow, okay. Oh no, it's a 3-3. I thought it was a 5-5. I was like, I've never seen this card before, and I wish I never had. It's only a 3-3 that makes treasures. What's the worst that could happen? I guess they equip the Darksteel Axe and murder us. That's the worst that could happen. Do I have any black mana? So I'm sat here like, do I sack the Germ? Do I sack the Mechanist and bring it back with Argivian Restoration? And I'm like, no, can't do any of those things. You fucking moron. Flowing Chalice for 2. My Mechanist is going to go under the Rapacious Bus, given half the chance, and then probably Argivian back unless we draw something good. Our worst possible draws, as always, a Dread Return and the double black singular white bottom creature. Okay, they got to get it. They got to equip a Darksteel Axe to do that. Okay, that's cool. We really need to draw some removal. I want to turn that Bloodshot Trainee into a frog. Otherwise, Bloodshot Trainee is going to kill my entire board given enough time. I'm representing Path, but I don't have it. Oh, we did it! Comment section. We fucking did it. Oh, I'm so good at this game at drawing the things we don't fucking want. Okay, Phyrexian Metamorph would not get us out of this. A Peace Strider. Maybe peace was never an option. Am I right? This is bad. This is bad. I am in significant amounts of danger here. If I draw Phyrexian Tower, we're good to go. I don't have Phyrexian Tower on my deck. I don't think it's in the set either. So, yeah. The axe goes on the Bloodshot Trainee. They play a second Relic Runner. That deck is cool. I like it. Frogify. 1 turn too late, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's Frogify that Bloodshot Trainee, which will kill our Mechanist now. We had to Frog the Trainee because it will just kill one blocker every single turn. Say one blocker, just one body every single turn. We'll go to 16 here with a Peace Strider and pass back to our opponent. If we draw runner swamps, I still don't think we can win. I think we need to draw like I don't know. I actually don't know what we need to draw here. I don't have all your fucking answers, okay? Oh no. So the Relic Runners can't attack, but the Dragon's going to become a 5 front end, and they're going to attack with the Bloodshot Trainee as well. Yeah, okay. We're going to trade off our Germ for the Trainee and take 5 in the air. I guess Metamorph would give us treasures if we copy the Rapacious Dragon, which would then give us the ability to cast Vishka the following turn. That's a Pongify. That's a Pongify. Okay. I guess you Pongify the Dragon and block the 4-2. Feel bad about stuff. Oh, okay, goody. So before we lose this game, they're going to show us something in their deck. Oh, they're Chaining Sphinx as summoners. Oh, that is fucking hot. So maybe that rebuke earlier was a little bit premature. Oh, wow. Wow. They just buffed the Relic Runner to a 4-1. I can't block this. Am I dead? I'm on 2. Could have Pongified one of them. Kind of don't want them to know I've got Pongify now, you see. Drew that. Sure. Cool. Game 2. In all honesty, I probably should be playing Steel Sabotage main board over the Costly Plunder. Like, all jokes aside. We're going to play first. We're going to keep this. We are 1 black and 1 white away from Fish Cow. We can reanimate them. Let's go to Island. Island from our opponent. No turn 1 play. We draw another island. We're going to go Chalice for 1, so we can play Fairy Mechanist next turn. It's nice to see them changing the Everflowing Chalice interface, so it doesn't default to putting it on 0, and therefore meaning that people just accidentally cast Chalices for 0. Mechanist. I guess we get Peace Strider. It's 1 mana more, so it's the old triple island 1-1 go plan. Oh, I have hardly any of. But the 3 life might matter, as our opponent's deck is very aggressive. They get a discard a card and fire off a spell to kill my 2-2. I am more than okay with that. They miss a land drop, which is great for us. The fact they aren't going to kill my Golem Artisan is hot. We're going to play a land. We're going to play a Golem Artisan. If they have another Lightning Axe for this, I'll feel quite sad, because Golem Artisan is a card that I have loved so much, and I always feel sad that it gets outclassed. I had it in my cube many, many moons ago. 5-drop 3/3, but all those abilities are relevant. Giving artifacts like flying or trample or haste is very good. Brainstorm from our opponent. Mountain from our opponent. They know what's top of their library now, so they're like kind of locked with the Brainstorm, so hopefully it lands for them, otherwise they're screwed. Let's go 4 mana Peace Strider. Let's give it haste. Let's get in for 6. Here we see the power of Golem Artisan. I mean, our opponent's not doing anything, so we get to like do whatever we want, I guess. But yeah, there we go. Okay, begin sideboarding. They've seen enough. Next time we're hopefully going to either Magnifying Glass plus something else, or Sphinx's Summon into Revoker. Not Revoker, sorry. Phyrexian Metamorph. Okay, 3 lands, 3 colours, Pongify, Thirst, Flare Husk. Yeah. Interestingly, Corridor Monitor can't untap the Flare Husk token. Living Weapon's such a cool mechanic. Is it cool in Constructed? I guess there's only one card that's ever seen play with it, right? Although I've played Flare Husk in Constructed Modern before in Pure Steel Paladin decks, but I'm also a moron. I think Living Weapon is sick in Limited. I'm so glad it's in here to complement the artifact and like token sub-themes and stuff. Ash Baron Cycle from our opponent. I don't think they stuck on mana this game then if they're doing that. They found a swamp. I forgot they're like straight up 3 colour as well, aren't they? So that mana screw last game was real. Instead of another Ash Barons, they went and got an island, so Ash Barons is actually quite good fixing. I don't really play with Ash Barons much outside of a couple of games of like Pauper. That said, I don't know if like cycling Ash Barons to fix your mana when you're like an aggressive like red-blue based deck in the draft format is that counterintuitive? It feels counterintuitive. Oh, hang on. Corridor Monitor doesn't untap only artifacts, it untaps creatures as well? Hot diggity damn, I do not remember that from Throne of Eldraine. I guess I only played one sealed event, like 1 or 2 drafts. This is a Gremlin. It's another ETB artifacts become an absolute fucking beast. We drew Frogify. We can attack Frogify post combat to kill. But we're also missing a land drop here, so I think we have Magnifying Glass here, so we can Sift next turn, or we can Thirst for Knowledge and keep Pongify up if we drew an item. They get a Sift themselves. I love the art for Sift, I really do. So good. I love all the abstract blue card drawy art stuff. We untap and we draw a Glass Dusk Hulk. We're also going to Sift, my friend. Spin our wheels too. I kind of want to keep up these cards. We also need to hit land. I'm going to discard an island. That feels kind of rough. Looking for a good target for that Metamorph. I guess we can go like Glass Dusk Hulk and make a Glass Dusk Hulk. That could be... Okay, there's our target. We're going to copy their Sphinx Summoner to get our Sphinx Summoner. Salivating Gremlins become a 4. Do I take this or do I Pongify this? We're going to Metamorph and copy their Summoner. I think I want to Pongify this turn for certain so I can untap and slam the Glass Dusk Hulk. And then just start playing artifacts. And hitting them for 4 every turn. Rapacious Dragons. They're going to get 2 treasures. We're going to trigger the Salivating Gremlins twice. Going to Pongify the Gremlins. I'm going to trade the 3/3 with a 3/3. We've got more 3/3s coming up, all of which, when carrying the Flare Husk, will block their 3/3s pretty well. Relic Runner. There it is. We drew an island. Sweet. Right. Glass Dusk Hulk. So this turn we're going to throw a germ under the bus if the 8 comes at us. We've got a 3/4, so they probably won't. So I think we're going to get hit with the 3/3 in the air, and if they make an artifact or a historic spell, they're going to... Or cast. The Relic Runner will become unblockable. Not make an artifact, they have to cast it. Are there any sagas in this set? I feel like I should put at least one saga in each Master's set. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Sphinx's Summoner. Right? Does this get another Sphinx's Summoner? Yeah, it does. It's got 3 Sphinx's Summoners. I love it. It's like Squadron Hawk, but kind of better. For 5, which we cannot block. Okay. We drew Argivian Restoration. So we can now go restore the Metamorph, copy the Rapacious Dragon, Frogify, Relic Runner. We're on 1 mana off Thirst for Knowledge before the Argivian Restoration. What if we find a land off of it? What if we find Inkwell off of it? I'm going to do it. Is this bad? This might be really bad. Let's find out. Draw 3 cards. Found a land. We found a Dread Return too. Discard an artifact. Let's discard Skinwing. That doesn't seem... Well... Let's discard Peace Strider. We're not using it right now. Then we can go land. Argivian Restoration, the Metamorph. It's going to come back as an artifact Rapacious Dragon, which is then going to get us some treasures to make our Glass Hulk do some damage. Grow, my Glass Hulk. Grow! And then we're going to go to combat and attack with the Glass Hulk. It's unblockable. So that's 6 damage. Now, do I frogify a Relic Runner or do I frogify a Rapacious Dragon? Because I kind of want my dragon to die in combat so I can then Dread Return it back. Although that said I don't have a second Black Source, so that's a bad idea. I should have discarded the Dread Return. That was dumb. No, I do have it. I do have it. I have the treasures. They're going to attack me for a whole bunch. I guess I got to hope there's no Historic Spell. That doesn't seem good. Let's wait. Let's wait one more turn. It makes my Dread Return essentially only 4 mana as well. 2 mana instead of 4 because of getting the treasures. Now, I hope this isn't a Historic Spell. Well, we know it's a Historic Spell, because they cast... We knew Sphinx's Summoner was coming. Do they get another Sphinx's Summoner? Are they a 4 Sphinx's Summoner double Relic Runner deck? Because that's pretty sweet. That is a deck that I want to draft. Note they don't have Fairy Mechanist, which is like a poor man's Sphinx's Summoner. You play the Mechanist. They're coming in. 2 can't be blocked. So I'm going to put the Dragon in front of the Summoner. Go to 4. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Player Planes. Oh, I'm so dead. Guess we can Dread Return the Metamorph. Copy a Summoner. See what we get. This doesn't seem good. Okay, what can we get? What can we get? I guess a Strix is something. So I'm going to ask Hulk grows to a 4/5. We then go Strix for another aerial blocker, which will then gain us 2. And then we frogify a Relic Runner because we can't block those. Doesn't seem good. Doesn't seem good. And then we have to attack with a 5/6, right? So this can block here. This can block here. 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 Okay. We don't die. Maybe this is how we kill them. Glass Dusk Hulk. Come on. Take them to 6. Then if we can Dread Return our Metamorph back as a Rapacious Dragon again next turn, we can kill them in combat. If they don't kill us this turn. To Dread Return we need to have 3 bodies on board. What have they got on top of the deck? What does this do? Oh no. Oh, do we die? That makes a 2/1 Hasty Mere thing. And a Pyrite Spellbomb, which is 2 damage. Oh, god damn it. So fucking... Not... Is it close? Well, I guess it is close, because... Well, it's not. Is it? Strix dies. Let's do the blocks, and then I can say whether it was close. I felt like I was kind of weaving my way out of this. This comes into play and makes an ape, right? It has to be the ape. It has to be a token. Oh, you could have made that into a 3/3. Okay, let's go blocking. Attacking even, and blocking and all that jazz. It's like this. So we're going to go to blocking. Oh, no, we've lost. We were miles off, because killing this doesn't get us there. Killing this doesn't get... I was trying to turn a corner. It was close. That was a fun game of Magic. I fucking enjoyed that. God, it's nice to play a limited format where I'm like, you know what? That was fun Magic, where decisions and choices and options are cut through the draft, and the gameplay was good. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back with some more Magic gameplay over the weekend into next week, and other videos talking about Magic in general. There'll be some obviously nerdy stuff around D&D and Warhammer hopefully as well over the course of the next week or so. So stay tuned. Think of me when you're fondling your balls at a wedding. You know, the groom speaking, and you got your hand down your trousers, like adjusting your balls, and then just suddenly think of me, and all the blood will rush to your penis. If you have noticed, I haven't scripted that out, so I'm just saying words like balls, penis, groom, and wedding. That's 4 words that I didn't think I'd put into a sentence today, but here we are. Here we are. Hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget, take care of each other.